But first to the dad who nearly lost his life after a night out with his family. Live now to Tim Avia with the details. Tim?
Yes, Tracy, this popular holiday destination attracts thousands of Australians from around the country every year. But for one family, their lives were changed forever when Dad Hilton Miller was shot in a sniper-style attack. What makes this story even more unbelievable is that no one has ever been held accountable for the shooting. Tonight, Hilton Miller breaks his silence on that shock verdict delivered in court and speaks exclusively to A Current Affair.
I've got no more faith in the justice system or the law whatsoever. It's just a big joke.
You think you were going to jail today when you came to court?
I've lost my family, I've lost almost everything I own, and I've got physical disabilities.
You've been shot and no one's been held responsible.
No one. No one. And that's the downfall. No one's being held responsible.
Hilton Miller is the victim of a terrible crime and believes the justice system has let him down.
Who shot me? Who shot me? A ghost, Casper the Ghost.
His family has split up, he's lost his home, and he's spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on medical bills.
I don't understand. The jury, I don't know. I don't know.
His ordeal started the night the 46-year-old father of three celebrated his son's birthday with family and friends. This CCTV footage shows Hilton, without a care in the world, holding hands with his wife as they walk with their children along the Surfers Paradise Esplanade on the Gold Coast. But their peaceful life was shattered the moment a gunman fires on them from a high-rise apartment. Yesterday, the man accused of firing that weapon walked out of court a free man.
And when I got to almost this point over here, that's when shots went off and that's when I felt the pain.
So it was right here when it happened?
I'd say right about here, yeah.
And I just heard two bangs and thought it was fireworks, someone letting fireworks off or something. And then turned around and see Dad on the ground and everyone's screaming.
Initially, the case was baffling, but then police investigators traced the bullet back to this balcony on the 42nd floor of a nearby apartment building. Not even an expert marksman with a handgun would be able to hit a target from there.
Not from there, no.
It's just a pure fluke.
Yeah.
On the night of the shooting, two men, Rick Elmazari and Harry Altanoglu, are partying with their girlfriends at the apartment. One of them fires two shots from a 45mm handgun, with one of the bullets travelling more than 385 metres, avoiding buildings, trees and a toilet block to hit Hilton Miller. You must curse your luck.
I do, yeah. But like I say, fate probably had a role in it. I don't know. Maybe I was meant to take the bullet for one of my family members because they would have been killed.
Being in the wrong place at the wrong time has cost Hilton Miller his mental and physical health. He's had 43 operations and his family were told to say goodbye during 6 of them.
And the bullet went in there, through my lung, just on top of my heart, down into my stomach and lodged in my liver.
And what organs did you lose?
Stomach, part of my lung, my spleen, and my chest is held together with wire.
Hilton Miller spent 3 months in a coma and faces a lifetime of ongoing treatment and expensive medication. But the question is, who shot Hilton?
Someone's got to be accountable.
Both Rick Elmazari and Harry Altanoglu are blaming each other for shooting the bullet that ruined this innocent man's life, and their girlfriends claim they didn't see who fired the gun. Police charged Rick Elmazari with grievous bodily harm and he was committed to trial after his girlfriend admitted disposing of a shotgun and a handgun. In this case, there were two people saying the other one did it.
Yes. And one's been on trial and one hasn't.
Late yesterday, Rick Elmazari was found not guilty of shooting Hilton Miller. The jury ruling he's an innocent man. It's got to be one of them.
Yeah, have a retrial or do something, but you can't let it go. You can't let it go away.
Do you have any compassion about what's happened to him? It's now extremely unlikely that anyone will ever be held to account for what's happened to Hilton Miller, a man whose life has been ruined all because he took a stroll with his family in one of Australia's most popular tourist destinations. His rage is now firmly focused on the justice system and the trial jury.
The blood's on their hands, my blood, and what I've lost is on their hands.
You must be worried about the impact this will have on your family.
Personally, things might get worse before they get better.
You've already had some family troubles, is that?
Well, all these issues have got me to a level of losing my family, so things can get worse from here, I think.
Hilton suffers post-traumatic stress disorder. He lives with his son Brandon as the rest of his family can no longer cope with his changed personality.
He can't take his frustration out on the guy that did it to him, so it obviously comes home, and like when there's stress at work and stuff like that, it comes back to the house and family, I guess. So
It's like a cancer. It eats at you all the time, every day, every waking moment or bad dream night. It's like a cancer. It eats at you all the time.
But life still hasn't finished dealing Hilton Miller a dud hand. Along with the medical bills, more than $1 million has gone down the drain in lost earnings.
I'm left with my injuries. I'm left with no compensation whatsoever. $30,000 from the victims of crime, which I can use for toilet paper. That's an insult in the first place.
With that decision, where do you go from here?
It's not so much the money, it's the mental, psychological and emotional issues I'll have to deal with for the rest of my life. It's not going away. It's here to stay.
And Hilton says he's now considering civil action to cover the costs of ongoing medical treatment.